Another thing you need to do again is to be able to learn all the required skills that is needed for you to thrive online. Skills like the internet skills. You need to learn digital marketing skill. You need to learn prospecting online prospecting skill. The way you prospect people online is different from the way because they've not seen you. You need to prospect them in a way that you gain their trust.
The way you pitch your ideas
exactly.
to them, your markets, okay?
You need to have what we call the elevation pitch. You can pitch your idea in 2 minutes, in 30 seconds, and then it sounds very convincing. I pitched something to somebody yesterday and I asked him, are you convinced or not? Will you be ready to do business with me or not? He said, absolutely, I'm all sold out. So this is your idea and I will do business with you. So you must understand, you learn all the skill. Now let me give you an example. For myself personally, after graduation, after youth service, I actually went to partner with one of my friends that has a cyber cafe. So I was using part of his office while I was running his business for him. And then the reason, my major focus was to learn all the internet skill possible for me to be able to thrive my online business. Okay. And that's key. Now, number 4, you need to be able to understand that one thing you need to do, you need to post and prospect consistently online.
Continuously. Regardless of how many people tell you, you're disturbing me, you're disturbing. Like, because I have, FX, I have a friend, before I came to Delta State, I had a friend who every day I wake up, I must see. If I don't even see them, I'm like, what's happening to this guy today? You understand? Wow. It got me pissed off at some point, but he kept on doing it. And before you knew, I just, like I said, I kept on waiting. Okay, he's going to send this morning. And when he sent, I would read, you understand? And if it's something that's going to benefit me, I take it in. If it's not something that's going to benefit somebody else, I pass that
to the person.
To that same person. So I understand what you're talking about.
So you see, consistency is key in business. It's major key. You must be consistent. Because when people keep seeing you, I saw a guy in church the other day, hey, you're all over my space with your pictures and your posts and all that. I said, I like the effect I'm making on you. Yeah. Like, seriously. Do you get? So when you think of a particular brand that you need to invite somebody, you already know the person. So I'm painting a picture in your head. Somebody saw me one day, I think one of the schools I consult for, I'm the ICT consultant. I was in the school, maybe I just got in, one of the teachers just said, hey, my superstar celebrity. Now, she doesn't call me that before, like 3-5 years ago. But I paint a picture in her mind now. When she thinks about celebrity, public figure, she thinks about FX. That's from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
True.
So you get, so you must prospect and post consistently and post things that are of value, relevant to people. Even though people will just trash it.
True.
They will trash it. Then the last one, let me just round up with the last one. The last one you need to do, you need to understand that you need to develop a follow-up program. People prospect, but they don't follow up. Follow-up is the key.
What do you mean by that?
Now, the follow-up is a sustainability strategy that you use to sustain and keep your clients in contact so that they keep coming back to you.
Okay.
A lot of businesses lack those things. You need to develop a follow-up program that you use to call. Maybe you call them every week, you text them every week, you send them mails, you try to send them some motivations and some things that you know will be of help to them. And then when there are adverts and stuff like that, you should be able to send to them. And then periodically during their birthdays, you should be able to send them messages. Just see, customer is king in our business. In my company, customer is king. And then when I treat them like that, very special, they become loyal. Directly, they become loyal. Now, some of the businesses that you can actually do online, whether with your phone or your social media account, for example, one, you can actually be a social media strategist.
Okay.
You can be a social media strategist. Now, I know a guy, okay, let me not mention his name, a good friend of mine, here in Nigeria that makes over 1.5 million for just promoting some company's brand on social media. Twitter, Facebook, and then Instagram. And he gets close to about 3-4 of that jobs in 2 months. So the guy is a multi-millionaire. And he does that with his phone because he's always mobile, flying from one place to another. So he does that. So his phone is making from him more than what... Every of my phone I make use of buys itself 10 times before I change it. So I'm telling somebody out there, wherever you are, how much is your phone making for you? You've been paying your phone, how much is it paying you? Your phone should be able to make you a minimum of your subscription fee. So if you are a social media strategist, people can consult you, you do that job for them, and then you're good to go. There are some events that will be happening. You just sit down there, be snapping pictures and be tweeting, and then be tweeting, and then be just giving people live updates of what is happening. They get
somebody's watching somewhere.
Seriously, online. You're watching, taking short clips of video, uploading Instagram.
Somebody's actually trailing you and say, okay, probably we'll do business with this person because this person is always consistent.
True. And then before you know, you are good to go. Another thing again is that you could set up, maybe like from Facebook, for example, you could set up a Facebook page for your personal and your corporate brand. Then you try to run continuous adverts
on it.
Put things that are related that can build people's consciousness and make them feel connected to you. Create connection buttons, email buttons, call buttons, drop phone numbers there. And always make sure that you get people to like that page. And sometimes when even you don't get much people to like that page, run a little advert as low as 500 naira, 450 naira.
To boost it.
Just to boost it. And then you see it all over the faces of 11,000 people. Do you get? So it's as little as that you can run adverts on your Facebook page, increase your brand, and before you know, people will be calling you all over the place. The kind of business I do, we do nationwide delivery. Very soon we're going to be doing global delivery. I did a job day before yesterday. I sent it to Kano. It arrived Kano yesterday morning. But there are other printers in Kano. But they called me from there. And I delivered.
Because you're always in their faces.
Correct. And because I deliver promptly.
And the truth of the matter is that they don't even know where you are. Okay, exactly. They don't even know if you are next door or you are even in Canada, whatever. But they just know that because you're always there in their faces, they can't relate to you and they can't actually do business.
And because of that, that consistency builds a high level of trust.
That brings me to my next question, FX. Okay. The thing is, there's something to actually start posting without anybody asking me to post, just because I want to make a brand or a name for myself. How does patience come into play here? Because somebody might be doing this for probably a year or two and nothing is coming in. Should that person give up?
No, you shouldn't give up. I think what you should do, you should use what is called the KPI. You should use your key performance evaluation. Okay, now what I mean by that is that you need to evaluate 3 things. What have you been doing for the past 2 years? How have you been doing it? And thirdly, is it relevant to your target audience? You might be sending the wrong information to the right people or the right information to the wrong people.
True.
So I think that's the major thing. That's the kernel. You need to checkmate what you're doing. I can't be sending messages that has to do with marriage to singles. They won't understand my language. They don't understand what I'm saying. I can't be sending maybe, for example, live scores of football matches to people that are not interested. People that are interested in probably, people that are not interested in betting, for example. I'll not be sending live scores to them, create a group on social media and be sending to them. They will not be interested. Immediately they see the first line.
They might even block you.
Exactly. They just get tuned off. So there's nothing wrong about anything that anybody does. The motive behind it is what is wrong.
And the right persons.
And the right persons that you target. So checkmate that thing you're doing. Either the content, and then you'll be able to go. I told you about Emeka Nobis. He told me something when I met him in Port Harcourt some time ago. And he said when he started his online platform, he was posting things that people would be able to read. Now, you must understand that when you're posting online, the first 4 lines are the most important of it. The first 4 lines. Because that's what we'll show before it shows continue reading. You must make sure that your key, that first 4 lines must be captivating. It must be very captivating. That first 4 lines, very important. So whenever I'm posting online, on my Facebook page, on my company page, or even my personal profile, I make sure that I coin whatever it is I want to say in that 4 lines so that it will prompt you to click on that, reading. Continue reading. And then also you must be able to use clear visuals. When you sell your time and your skills online, use good audios. We have Facebook audio. People just think about the video alone. They don't use it. You have Facebook audio. You can use it for your podcast. You can say some lovely things. There are some things happening in the country. You can just come, to be able to say some good things about it. Somebody listens to it and are like, okay, let me contact this person. And then, you take it up from there. Then use good visuals, good pictures. People learn more when they see things that sticks to their mind.
True.
A lot of Nigerians, sorry to say, with all due respect, don't like reading. But when you use pictures to communicate more to them and few words, they will read the words and communicate the picture. They go save the picture into their phone.
I think I can relate with you on that one because recently, I was telling my kid brother, though, he's still in school, I was telling him that it's about time I stop sending you money. It's about time you start making money first. And it's like bros, why? I'm like, guy, you can make money with your Android phone. True. The same thing you were just trying to tell me right now. The likes of, I wouldn't want to call names right now, those delivery, I call them delivery because they don't even have those products. You understand? Those ones we patronize on a daily and they bring shipments to you. They don't have this product. What they do actually is liaise with some companies.
Affiliation.
You get. And of course, when you place these orders, they go there, collect, put their delivery, put their and gives to you. And I told him, this is how they started. You can also do the same thing. So I can relate to you on.
So that's the next thing I want to go into. Affiliate marketing is key. You can make millions from affiliate marketing. I know a lady in Abuja, you see all kind of manner of maize shoes. That's what she does, maize shoes and wristwatches. You see different sizes. She posts online.
But she doesn't have
a shop. Immediately you place an order for that, immediately she would just say, okay, you get it tomorrow. She goes to wherever it is she gets it from, brand it with a label that she's already printed, send it across to you, pay your shipping fee, and it gets to you the next day. And she's making lots of money. Then from there, you can also create an online shop. So she uses an online shop right now, you know, where people can she just promotes the link, and then people click and go there and see things.
And like you said, she doesn't have any of these properties in her house.
Shop. She does these things from home. She does it from her home office. So I want to tell a lot of people out there, you're not limited by what you don't have. You're limited by what you have you don't know how to use. That office, that shop you are saying, hey, I need 200,000 to pay for 2 years. That's not what you really need. You don't even need it. That's why I said the reason why a lot of people are in need is because they don't truly know what they need. If you know what you need, you know that shop, that office you want to set up is not a need. I started my business very early. You're aware of that. When I was in school, I was still running my business. I've run my mobile, home, and online office for as long as I could remember. My stationary office was the last thing I had. So I was making money from those 3 offices already. And then before you know, I'm good to go.